While some Kentucky counties like Christian are still worried about their case counts going up, the state is working toward rebounding.
In fact, starting Monday, wedding bells will chime again. Venues are limited to 50% capacity, so for weddings that can mean drastically cutting down on a guest list. Catering and dance floors will also be outside the normal.
It's going to look a little different. Nobody wants tape on the ground with arrows pointing of how you go, but it's either that or we don't have the event.
While staff at the wedding will wear masks, right now the state is not requiring guests to wear them.
It is, no doubt, one of the most iconic institutions in Nashville, and today the Ryman Auditorium reopened its doors. But as News Channel 5's Matthew Torres shows us, things are a little different for now.
Hello, how are you?
The heart of Music City beating once again.
Oh, it's incredible. Absolutely breathtaking.
The Ryman Auditorium reopening its doors after sitting silent for more than 3 months.
So we're very excited that it turned out that it opened while we were still here visiting.
But for now, this historic venue has to keep the music on mute. Only self-guided tours are allowed for now.
I think it would be very exciting to see a show here, so I'm looking forward to coming back and seeing a show.
Sonia Siemens and her husband checking out the Turn It Up Ryman's Rock Legacy exhibit in the meantime.
This is our exhibit that talks about the history of rock and roll, the legacy of rock and roll as a genre inside of the Ryman.
It's one thing that can help draw people back after all this time.
We try to represent a wide array of artists, everybody from Wanda Jackson to Elvis Presley to Peter Frampton. And actually this is his first talk box that he used on the groundbreaking album Frampton Comes Alive. They loaned this to us, put on display.
Historically, the Ryman Auditorium has never really been closed before, even to tours. But now that doors have reopened, the team wants to amplify a message of safety.
We've spent the better part of the last 2 weeks getting ready for this.
General Manager Gary Levy says guests are required to wear masks and go through health screening questions before the tour. Staff must wear PPEs and receive temperature checks. Hand sanitizer stations and signs urging social distancing could be seen throughout the building.
You know, to me, it's probably safer than going into a grocery store at this point. You know, we're cleaning everything before we begin, after we end, and then 2-3 times an hour we're going through and cleaning everything.
I think they're doing a great job.
While the pews will continue to sit empty, the Mother Church at least gets to fine-tune business again. Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Matthew. And a reminder, from reopening phases to managing the stress, getting back to work, we want you to be safe and informed. So we have a one-stop shop of information and resources for you. Log on to newschannel5.com/rebound.